Hello friends, good morning to everyone. This is Prakash and once again welcome to my YouTube channel. I have come up through this video to tell you 7 important things. You should stop saying these 7 things if you want to speak English fluently. As you know that English language is a global language, and if you do have good command over spoken English, then you can explore everything. So without further ado, let's get started our video. First thing is that you should not say that English is too hard. Yes, first of all, it will hard for you to learn this language because as you know that this language is not being spoken where we are living. So since our childhood, we are not using this language in our day-to-day life. So maybe it will be very difficult for you to learn this language, but this language is not complicated. Anyone can learn this language. So you have to speak, you have to practice, you have to mug up some kinds of sentence or even words of this language. You have to practice only. Okay. If you will practice drastically each and every single day, then definitely you will speak fluently. So first of all, you have to listen more and more. After that, you have to utilize this language in your day-to-day life. Without doing anything, if you will think about that this language is very complicated, then you will not speak English, my dear old friends. So you have to practice, you have to learn, you have to listen more and more about this language, and you have to speak. Okay. So for speaking, you will have to do some kinds of practice, then definitely this language will be easy for you. And second thing is that my pronunciation is not up to the mark. So don't say that my pronunciation is not up to the mark. Yes, when it comes to pronunciation part, so it is really very important for us to brush off or hone our pronunciation. Accent is doesn't matter. If you are practicing another accent, then you should not do that. Accent is totally different from pronunciation. Pronunciation is very important. Suppose you want to say a particular vocab and you are not pronunciation, sorry, you are pronouncing the word like not right way. So with whom you are having conversation, he or she might not understand you that you are speaking about that particular word. So pronunciation is very important. Pronunciation is important because of the way you will deliver your sentence. Then the other person with whom you are having conversation, he or she will easily grab your sentence. So that is why pronunciation is very important. But why our pronunciation is not good, because of we are familiar with our mother tongue. Okay, so that is why our pronunciation is not good. So you should do one activity. In the morning you have to read any book of English aloud, then definitely you will figure out your pronunciation will be improved by reading books. Okay, so you should not say that my pronunciation is not good. Yes, your pronunciation will be good if you will read any books of English aloud. And third thing is that don't have um, enough time. Okay, as you know that everyone this day is busy. Okay, and they are working even at office, at home, or even somewhere else. So they are not getting proper time from their hectic schedule. So if you want to learn this language, then you have to take out some time from your hectic schedule and you will practice. Okay, so you will never ever say like this that I don't have time for learning this language. Everyone is busy, my dear old friends. So if you really keen to learn this language, then you have to take out some time for learning this language. And fourth thing is that don't have enough vocabularies. Yes, it is also very very important for learning vocabularies when it comes to speaking part. Okay, if you want to speak English, then if you don't have enough vocabulary, then you will not be able to make your sentence. And if you have ample of vocabulary, plenty of vocabulary, then you will easily frame your sentence. So for that reason, you have to learn, you have to mug up some vocabularies. But I'm going to tell you that you should not run after advanced vocabularies. Even I have already told you and mentioned in my previous video that you should not take out such vocabularies which vocabularies are not using in our day-to-day life. So pick out such vocabularies which are easygoing and everyone should know the meaning of that particular vocabulary. Okay, so while reading any newspaper, any books, if you do come across any vocabulary, then before picking out, think for a while that this vocabulary should be useful or not. Okay, so you should keep in mind that use simple vocabulary for communication purpose only. Okay, so don't say like this, if I don't have enough vocabulary, then I can't speak English. No, my dear friends, you can speak without knowing fancy words. Just you have to know some simple vocabularies. Okay, and fifth thing is that don't say I am unable to speak English, because it is really very important. Without doing practice, without thinking English, how it will be possible to speak this language? As you know that this is our not mother tongue. Since our childhood we have been using our mother tongue, so it will take a lot of time. So you have to patient about this language, and you should not think about that this language is complicated. You have to speak, like I said that you have to speak, but you have to have dedication and determination about this language. Then definitely you will speak English. So first of all, you have to make your mind. You have to make your mind that I am also speak this language. So if you will think about positivity about this language, then definitely you will speak English. So first of all, you have to set a goal, and you will think about that which kind of benefit you will get if you will learn this language. Then definitely you will speak this language, and you have to motivate about this language. Then surely I am 100% sure that you will be able to speak this language. So don't say that I am unable to speak this language. Okay, you will speak, my dear friends, and you can. And sixth thing is that sixth point, or sixth thing, don't rush when you speak. Don't rush when you speak, because you must have observed that when you speak English with anyone, at that time you will think about that if I will speak English fluently or speedily, then with whom you are having conversation, he or she will impress. She will impress, or he will impress my English. But it doesn't matter that if you will speak fluently or like speed. Okay, so speak like this, that the with whom you are having conversation, if he or she will understand you whatever you are going to say, then it is okay for you. So don't rush when you speak this language. And the final point is that don't just learn words, learn with sentences. Whenever you come across, like I said, that don't pick out such words which are not using in our day-to-day life. So don't just learn words, learn with sentences, learn with context. Okay, then also it will be easy for you to remember the words. If you will write down so many vocabularies in your notebook, and if you will not revise it each and every single day, then there is no use for writing bunch of vocabularies. You should recap all those vocabularies, you should revision the vocabularies, And like I have mentioned that you should not write only words, you should write words with context. Then you will easily remember the vocabulary. And also I want to tell you one point that while having conversation, while practicing this language, at that time what we do that we try to like retrieve or remember the words, whatever the words we have already jotted down in our notebook. So while having conversation we are thinking about that, should I use that word over here or not. Okay, so if you will think about the vocabularies, then you will not get time, proper time to speak with your partner, and it will take time. So how the vocabulary will come to your mind that if you will familiar with the words. So while having conversation you should not think about the words, should I use those vocabularies or not, it will come automatically. So how it will come automatically, let me tell you that. So today, if you wrote 5 or 10 vocabularies, then before using in your conversation, do one thing that you should practice with the help of those vocabularies. Okay, you should pick out any topic, or either we will practice anything, and you should try to use those vocabularies whatever you have already jotted down in your notebook. Even you will make sentences on that particular vocabularies, you will send messages to your friend with the help of those vocabularies, and you have to practice with the help of those vocabularies time and again. Then you will be familiar with these vocabularies situationally. Okay, so when you are going to practice this language, at that time situational wise the vocabularies will come out to your mind, and the vocabulary will come out from your mouth easily. So you should not think about the vocabularies, should I use these vocabularies or that vocabulary in your conversation, it will come automatically, but you have to practice with the help of those vocabularies regularly, my dear all friends. Even you will put the vocabulary list on your profile, so whenever you are going to operate your mobile, you will see those vocabularies on your profile. Okay, so this is the very good trick, my dear all friends. If you like this video, my dear all friends, then please do feel free to subscribe my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Thank you.